All right, so I want to play this. This is a statement from the governor of California, who over the last week or so announced that the state of California is going to become an insulin manufacturer. I want to play this clip, and then I want to discuss the situation.
On my first day in office, I signed an executive order to put California on the path towards creating our own prescription drugs. And now it's happening. California is going to make its own insulin. Nothing epitomizes market failures more than the cost of insulin. Many Americans experience out-of-pocket costs anywhere from $300 to $500 per month for this life-saving drug. California is now taking matters into our own hands. The budget I just signed sets aside $100 million so that we can contract to make our own insulin at a cheaper price, close to at cost, and to make it available to all. $50 million will go towards the development of low-cost insulin products, and an additional $50 million will go towards a California-based insulin manufacturing facility that will provide new, high-paying jobs and a stronger supply chain for the drug. Because in California, we know people should not go into debt to receive life-saving medication. On my first day in...
So that last bit there, I mean, I'm interested in why Gavin Newsom is so afraid of doing like a, California Medicare for all system, but leave that aside. This is a big win. I mean, this is it is pretty big. Now again, real quick fun fact, the patent for insulin was sold for $1 because the people that invented this basically said, this should be free. No one should have to pay for this. This is life-saving. This is going to change the world. But then these pharmaceutical companies basically just, for the last 20 years, 30 years, they've been jacking up the prices. Almost every couple of months, insulin gets more and more and more and more and more expensive. But I want to talk about what this could potentially lead to. Let's imagine a world. It's 2027. And you can go on a website and buy insulin online anywhere in the country from California and just get it shipped to your house. Think about that. What's stopping the government of California? They're doing this for their own citizens, first and foremost. But what's stopping them from just shipping out insulin to anyone via the United States Postal Service? And if they fight for that, if they made this a big press thing, Gavin Newsom is going to fight to provide not just insulin to Californians, but to all Americans. You just go online, you buy your insulin, you pay for shipping, and boom, it's at your house. Think about how that would restructure the entire America. Now that's probably further down the pike. Is that the phrase, the pike? Like a turnpike? Anyone ever been on a turnpike? I don't know. Now again, I find it very curious that Gavin Newsom is very afraid. What was it called? Like CalCare or something? Like the Medicare for All bill that was going to the, I think it was going through the California state legislature, and then certain committee basically said, nope, not happening, at the behest of the governor. Very interesting. But you know what? This is one of those things that it is a big deal. This is a big deal. And if Gavin Newsom does want to run for president, I say run against Joe Biden. Tell people, what has Joe Biden done? Motherfucker, if I get in the White House, I'm going to make it so that we can have state-sponsored insulin all across the country. What's Joe Biden done? What's Joe Biden done? Fart on the Queen? Come on now. Joe Biden's a fucking... I want this guy to run against Joe Biden. So again, Gavin Newsom, he's a liberal. Look, we got to be clear about it. He's a liberal, for sure. He's no savior. But I want anyone and everyone to rally around literally anybody to break that first barrier of running against Joe Biden. If it's Gavin Newsom that is the first person that declares the candidacy for 2024, I'm in. I'm in. Because, again, it's like a house of cards. Once one person signs up to run against Biden, someone else will sign up to run against Biden. And then all of a sudden, Biden's toast. Biden's polling at 30% in any and every hypothetical 2024 poll. And I'm going to go back into Biden in a little bit here. So, again, I don't really, like, I'm not, like, again, we got to be realistic about this. Is Gavin Newsom a great politician? Not really. But is he a hell of a lot better? And the bar is low, but is he a hell of a lot better than what we're dealing with right now in Democratic leadership? Oh, you bet your fucking sweet ass bippy. So, I'm just saying, think about it. Now, but also imagine a world where, let's say, Gavin Newsom runs in 2028. And what if by 2028, anyone and everyone can buy insulin online, get it shipped to their house from California, anywhere in the country? Wow, right? Like, I'm just saying, wow. Think about that. So anyway, that's a big deal. Now, again, lots to criticize about Gavin Newsom, for sure. But you got to take the win when it's given to you, in my opinion. So we'll see how this goes. And if they fuck around and they say, oh, never mind, like a year later, they go like, never mind. That's going to be a problem.